And then as soon as you go to a transition, he gets this kind of little curl, you know, or a little wiggle in his spine. So I'm going to have you do the same thing that I was having Micah and Sarah do this morning, and that is on the circle, do some transitions to trot, but take like 10 to 15 strides to do the transition. And when you feel him start to get a little tense or crooked, keep him at whatever level, you know, whatever place in the transition you're at until he relaxes and stretches his spine out again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So don't continue with the transition until he goes, oh, okay, I can keep my back relaxed. I can stay stretched into the outside range. So really keep your diagonal aids in the front of your mind, because one of the things he does is falls left, bends his nose to the right, and keeps his shoulders out to the left. So you want to kind of say to him, now keep your spine stretched. Stay on the curve. Good. So your right leg says, hey, stay on the curve, buddy. Stay on the curve. Good for you. I don't care how long it takes. Maybe you have to do 3 or 4 circles before you actually get a transition. You feel how his hips are coming to the right now. You're going to turn your belly button to the right and keep his hips going a little more out to the outside of the circle as you do your transition. Don't let his hips come right there. Yes. So look up and you keep turning around the circle. There, good boy. As you're doing this transition. Anytime he gets crooked, you just stay there and say, oh, nope, we're not doing the transition until you're not, there, good girl, until you're not crooked anymore. And you're really good at working through that with him in the working trot. So now I'm just asking you to work it through with him in the transition. Yeah, that's right. Keep you turning, pretend you have an arrow, Letty, coming out of your tailbone. Point it towards the outside of your circle. Coming out straight out the back from your lower spine. Point it toward the outside as you turn right. Yeah, and it's fine to spiral in a little. There, good boy. Now continue the transition. Good. Yep, keep turning. Keep turning. Keep the haunches going out. Oh, lovely job. Good boy. Make a big deal. Give him a pat. Okay, and then go forward to trot when you're ready, and still keep his spine stretched out on the curve. You keep turning a little more to the right. Your upper body tends to want to turn left here.
Okay, so what does it need to do?
Yeah, exactly what you just did. Not too much, though. That's maybe a little too much. So it's easy for your body to say, be on a circle to the left here when you're going there. That's correct right now where you are.
Okay.
So it's maybe a little opening of your inside thigh. Your inside shoulder comes back. You want your shoulders to be aligned with where you want his to be.
Okay.
Which is going to be, you know, his inside shoulder back slightly, his outside shoulder forward slightly on the circle. There, very good. Now you're in perfect alignment right there. Okay. So you're going to have to keep reminding yourself, because you feel how you want to just let your right side go forward.
Yeah, I do.
So think of initiating the circle or the turn with your outside hip. When you're ready, back to trot. Same thing as you go to trot. Keep him turning and keep his spine stretching. So take your time now to get that same lovely trot you had earlier. So kind of get the transition out of his mind now. Soften your left rein a little. Don't hold too much on the left. Part of the reason you're doing that is because he feels like he's not turning enough to the right. So remember, you've got to turn him with your body. It won't work to block him with the outside rein. You've got to step right, look right, bring your right shoulder back, turn him to the right. There, good. And stretch the left side. Lovely there. Now spiral out a little bit. A little more forward in the trot. Because I can tell he's going to get a little sucked back a little bit when we ask him to do this, to work. So you want to make sure your home base is a really big, elastic working trot. You can go all the way back up to that nice, big, elastic trot. There you go. Super. That's your home base. Now gradually go forward to walk, this time with a really clear idea. You're doing a great job now with your upper body. So you're turning right. You're keeping the inside hind leg really engaged and coming through, not letting it shift to the right. His butt goes out. There, very good. Dance gradually. Yeah, yeah, good boy. That's right. Take your time. I don't care how long it takes. Good boy. Yes, forward, 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 and back to a big elastic working trot. No pitter-pattering. Lovely. Good, good, good. Let it go, go, go. Don't let him, there's nothing in between. You do that transition, then you go back to that trot. Good boy. Soften the left side. Relax your left arm, your left shoulder. You don't have to throw the rein away. Just make sure that there's no tension in your arm. Aha! Good. You feel that?
Yeah.
So it's not about the amount of contact on the outside. Your amount of contact is fine. It's about the quality of the contact as it's transmitted from your shoulder blade through your shoulder, your arm, your hip, etc. Now dance into the walk and keep the quality of your outside rein contact like this. So even as you're going toward the walk, no tension on the outside of your body. Lovely, lovely. Keep him stretched out. Yeah, good for you. So he's got to stay there if he gets stiff and stuck. And back to trot. Come, 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 because he kind of stuck back there at the last minute. Keep him dancing all the way into walk. And if he does that abrupt walk transition, go right back to trot. He needs to know there's a little bit more of a gray area. It's not all just black and white walk or trot. Yeah, now go forward again. Good. Do that a few times without going all the way to walk. Good. Home base. Big, elastic, soft elbow on the outside. Elastic shoulder. Roll your shoulder around a little bit. Good boy. Okay, now, as soon as you get him back here, dance your way towards the walk and then go forward before you get there. Keeping the, yes, yes, good boy. Now go forward, Letty. Nice job. So what I liked about that is he actually was doing the transition from behind the saddle.
Yeah.
And keeping his neck long, which is what we want. Do that a couple more times. And then when you feel he's giving you a really good answer there, then you can go all the way to walk. Yeah, good boy. Relax. When he gets stiff in your hand like this, roll your shoulder around, relax your elbow. Don't throw your rein away, but just make sure that he's going into a really supple contact. That's right. Now dance into the walk again. We're going to start to ask him to work a little harder here. Yeah, good for you. Keep that outside shoulder in place by pulsing, not holding. Aha! Good, 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 good boy. That was your best one yet. Trot on and spiral out. Keep him connected there. Well done. Let's go ahead and change direction. Keep the energy. Come on. And more trot. It's like he wants to just kind of do the minimum, you know?
Yeah.
And you got to keep him one notch up ahead of your leg. Lovely. Good. Okay, now, yep, put him back on the circle and figure out where is straight. Where do his hips and his shoulders need to be in order for him to be through and elastic and stretching to that right rein? Yeah, and he's got to be a little bit more submissive about letting you put his body there. Now dance into the walk. Take your time. Step to your left stirrup. His shoulders are too much out. His haunches are too much in. There, there, there. This is the transition you make. Excellent. Yes, good girl. Well ridden and trot on. So you kept him in really good alignment there. This is the transition you make, Letty, as you're transitioning him a little from a completely suppling emphasis when you're riding to more straightness and collection. You're actually working on creating more thrust and more uphill balance. Yes, now go to walk and keep that. And you can only get the thrust and the uphill balance by making him straighter rather than making him more supple. Up until now, yeah, very good. You've worked on suppleness. Oh, super. A lot easier this direction, right? Okay, and back to trot. Lovely walk there. I like how you kept the engine, you kept him connected. Now look up, you let all the energy go too much out to the right there. So in making that shift as a rider, from always emphasizing suppling to now emphasizing straightness and collection as well, you're going to have to focus more on the outside aids. The outside leg, the outside rein, his outside hind leg. It's those aids that will develop the uphill balance and the collection. Now go to walk again, emphasizing the outside aids. Imagine him rocking back over the outside hind leg. Don't let his, yeah, good for you. You felt his haunches come in, right?
Yeah.
So you do this as you go, as you spiral in now. Spiral in from your outside aids as you go to walk. So you're keeping that, his outside hind leg stepping under by using your outside leg and rein, gently squeezing to, yes, spiral in. Keep the shoulders coming around. Good. Don't let the haunches go in too much. Think more of bringing the shoulders in. Aha, good boy. Well ridden. Prepare to canter, left lead. Keep him straight on the outside and canter.
Are his haunches in right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's where you want to straighten him on the right and move his haunches out. Aha. And I'm really emphasizing this because it's my assumption that this is what's going on in the canter.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. But that he's getting a little too much bend. Too much positioning of the haunches in and the shoulders out. Yes, good. That's excellent. That's straight. Can you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Because his back is up and his withers are up more. So that's what you're going to go for now in the canter. You're going to use your outside leg and rein to help support him in staying straighter on the outside and bringing the shoulders around in front of the hips instead of bending him so much.
Okay.
So canter left lead when you're ready. Can you canter from the walk?
Yeah.
Good. It's all right. I don't care. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Okay. Yeah, now straighten him on the right. Keep spiral in just a hair more. Don't bend him too much. Now as you spiral out, you're going to keep him straight on the right. Get those hind legs. Yeah. Keep him straight on the right. Straight on the right. Want to see him really come through on the right side. So that might mean you have to squeeze, release a little on the right rein, squeeze, release a little on the right leg. Keep your right seat bone engaged. Yes. Good. Now a little more forward. Keep him bending right even a little. Little tiny bit of flexion to the outside. Yes. That a girl. That a girl. Come. 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 Yeah. 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 And spiral out towards those outside aids. Don't let him pop the shoulder. That a girl. Good. Keep that. You're going to wait him out here because he needs to get used to that. Yep. Keep his shoulders coming around to the left. Slight flexion to the right now to help the shoulders stay in place. There. Good girl. Keep that. Forward. 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 Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Good. Now spiral in again from your outside aid. See how you wanted to bend him too much there, and right away his shoulders popped out and his hips came in. So spiral in, outside leg, move him off the outside aid. Get him to move his whole body, including that outside hind leg. Sit on your outside seat bone a little. Get that outside hind leg under. Yeah, good girl. Good for you. His outside hind leg sort of trails out there behind. Keep cantering. Yes, spiral out and switch your whip into your outside hand. Yeah, I think the disconnect you feel, Letty, in the canter is the outside hind leg needs to be more under you. There. Little touch with the whip now. Now. Get the outside hind leg. Aha, good boy. Now spiral in on that 15-meter circle, keeping him quite straight on the outside. Elbow at your side, supple shoulder, supple arm, but really anchor your outside elbow. Come, anchor yourself on the right side. Good, good. Tap him with the whip. He needs, yeah, put him in there. Very good. Tap him with the whip again. It's like he wants a bigger box. There, now spiral out. Good girl, well ridden. He wants a bigger box than is appropriate for him right now. And you're gonna make the box a little smaller And then teach him how to, use his body within that box. Counterflexion. Soft and supple counterflexion. Yep, get him through on the right side. There, good job. Yep, keep asking him to be relatable on the right rein. He wants to just be stuck on it. There, good. Now soften your arm. Well done. Now ask him to be relatable. There, good girl. Be relatable on the right side. Use your right leg, your right seat bone, your right rein, and say, come on, talk to me there, buddy. There, girl, good. It doesn't now, now soften. Super. It doesn't have to be strong, your aids, but they just need to be insistent that he come through there and have, if he doesn't relate to the right rein, you won't have the adjustability that you need. Good. Now, see there? Now just hold that connection until he puts himself in there a little more. That girl. Good. Now when you're ready, go back to trot, but keep that outside hind leg under you. Good. Well done. And keep as much connection from your right hip, right elbow, right shoulder as you can. Good. We're going to work through that a little in the trot again. Okay. Now, now keep your outside elbow really squared up with your hip. You're going to spiral in and make a transition to walk, but really tap him with the whip a couple times and really ask him to step into that right connection. Right elbow back a little more. Look ahead over his inside ear, but not too much. Don't turn your head too much up, too much in. Good. Now dance into the walk. Think passage almost as you ask him to step into that right rein. Rock him back. Rock him back. Atta girl. Good with the right hind leg. Tap, 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 and don't do it until he gives on the right rein. Keep turning him to the left. Half halt release on the right side from your right hip, your right elbow. Yep, tell him to step in there. Good job. He's got to, he's got to relate in a totally new way on the right rein. Yep, move him off the right leg. Good. Keep asking. You're doing a good job, Letty. Yeah, keep supple, soft. Good. Now leg yield him in again. Keep him just like that. You're excellent.
Oh, there we go.
There's a good boy. And when you feel him give that, then you soften, sit square, look up. Good, and then ask him again. You're exactly right. You felt it. I mean, we have to get that. Yes, lovely. There's no, good, pet him, good boy. Yes. There's no other way for you to get the throughness that you want in the canter. Yeah, super. Bring those shoulders around a little bit more and spiral in again. And you can make a transition to walk when you feel a moment when he actually lets you ride him on the right side. Gotta come through on the right rein. That girl, well ridden. Yes. Did you feel how you actually got the transition from your right rein there?
Yeah, definitely.
That's what you need. And, he's really good. Let him have a little break. He's really good at looking pretty. So you can trot around and get a really nice trot, but not really have him in the outside rein. You know what I mean? So what happens then is you've had that pretty trot. He looks really pretty. You go to canter, and he doesn't have any adjustability. The half halts don't come through because there's like a wall on that outside rein. So you want to play with that, and he's got to learn to be, relate to the outside rein instead of just brace against it or resist it.
Okay.
So let's look at him the other direction. There's still more that needs to be done on the opposite of you. They're very demanding and, tense, and you don't want to lose your soft ability to be so tactful and inviting, but at the same time now, from your core, your shoulders, your elbows, your whole torso, you're going to place a little bit more expectation on him. Yes. Now go to trot. Now wait a second. Trot in this box. Do not let him get longer and pretty in the trot. And you might have to tap, get the hind legs to step up into the contact, and still your elbows are right at your hips, so there's not a lot of arm involved in this. It's really your core, your yes. Little tickle tickle with the whip. So you're gonna actually ask him to trot into that. Shorten your reins just about an inch. Hands out in front of you. Good. So I think this side is gonna be a little bit easier. He's already a little more accepting of the outside, the left rein than he is the right. Now do a transition to walk, mostly from the outside aids. So outside hip, outside elbow.
I gotta go put that.
Yeah, good tap. Yeah, good for you. And release. Ask, release, don't hold. The holding will make him get strong. That's excellent. Now go forward to trot. And right now I think the counter bend is a good place for you to be with him. We'll change that in a minute, but getting that throughness on the outside is a prerequisite for correct bend. So leg yield now again in off your outside aids. Half halt upwards from your core, belly button, elbow, shoulder are anchored. Yep, and an upward half halt as you go to walk. Forward to trot.
He is. He's almost flexi body, you know. Everything swings around pretty quick.
He gets out of work when you let him be in too much of a bend. Yeah, good job. Now bend him gently to the right, but keep that connection on the left side, Letty. Well done. Yes, good. So a correct connection on the outside rein is a prerequisite to correct bend. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So in the canter, that's what's really missing. It just shows up more in the canter. It's missing in the trot too, but now open the outside rein a little bit and supple him to the right without letting the shoulder pop. So all you want now is an answer to your right leg and him to give you his right ear a little. Just a little bit on the right ear. That's all we want. Keep the left shoulder really straight. Yes, good. I don't care if it takes a few circles for him to give you the left ear. Because there, good job. Can you feel how what he really wants to do is go into an exaggerated bend and pop the shoulder? Oh, yeah. Good. So pretty. There's your power. Now ask for a little more trot into that outside rein. So your bend now comes only from the rib cage and the pole, right behind the throat latch. Think about just getting the ear. It does not come from the base of the neck right now, because you lose all your energy, all your power, all your connection out the outside shoulder when you try to bend him through the neck. Yes, lovely. Good. Okay. Yep. You're almost there. Spiral in a little bit more flexion in the pull to the right. Do not let the left shoulder go. Take your time. Your inside wrists and fingers. It's just like you're opening a door. Oh, good job, Letty. Now a little more power in the trot. Lovely. Lovely. Now do a transition to walk, and I really want you to feel the power in having an outside half halt here. But when you make that transition, you should feel it come through. Rock back over the hind leg. Well done. Outside hind leg is engaged. Yes. Good, good. And for a while, I'm happy with a little counterflexion in the transition. It's okay, good. Keep waiting him out. You're doing right. You wait him out. Yep. Wait and do the transition when he accepts that contact. And experiment with the quality of the contact. If you feel your arm or your shoulder is tense, relax. Yeah, lovely. Good work. Really good job. Really good. Uh-huh. Prepare to canter right lead. Now stay grounded and anchored in your left side. Your elbow, seat bone. Good. And canter. Bring him back. Bring him back. Sit, sit, sit. Say, nope, we're coming back to walk. Turn right. Outside aids, turn right. Good job. Okay, prepare to canter, and he can canter under you. He doesn't need to leave you to canter. So you're going to ask him to canter right under you. You might have to give him a little tap with the whip. Keep that nice, that little bit of counterflexion. That's okay. Good. He doesn't get to leave. If he doesn't understand, give him a little tickle with the whip on the outside. Yeah, lovely. And yeah, well ridden, Letty. Aha, good. Spiral in a little bit. Look up where you want to go. Soften your left elbow. So you contain the canter through the left side, but no tension. Ah, good job. Little bigger, rounder canter, but no less connection on the left. Yeah. Good for you. And a little flexion in the right pole, a little wrap around the right leg. Soften your left arm a little now that you've got the relationship on the outside. Then you can soften the left arm. Because your left hand sometimes gets a little strong. Yes, good. Good, good, go, go. There's your canter.
Yeah.
Feel it?
Yeah.
Nice job. So here's the thing, you know, it's like, yeah, you need that outside rein to be more confirmed, but not tense. So you're going to constantly play with what that means. Yeah, good job. So you can have him in the outside rein, but not have that tension. Yes. Now, when you're ready, you lost him a little bit here. Engage the canter a little more energy. Yep. Now, oh, good job. Good job. Now keep doing that until he comes through. Follow through. Don't back off when he says no. Yeah. Spiral in. Now when you're ready, go forward to trot, and you're going to immediately spiral out into the outside rein. Do it from your outside hip. Yes. Oh, good, good. Woo. There he comes up. Super. Well done. Yeah. Right all the way through to the trot when you can. Lovely, lovely. Keep that, keep that. Now right into that left elbow. Supple his pole a little to the right. Don't let the left shoulder go. Yep, and you're gonna feel like you have a little more powerful trots, I think. Supple his right ear. Soften your left arm, it's too strong. Yes, yes. Now there, you feel how you have the left rein, but you're not letting the left shoulder go?
Yeah.
But there's still a curve in his body. Now medium trot. Don't let the box get bigger. I want you to feel what it's like to get him bigger, get the stride bigger, but not the box bigger. Come. Yeah, make him relate on the left side, because he immediately wanted to stiffen against your left aids when you asked for the bigger trot. So you got to say, no, stay there. Now, there. Yes. Good girl. Well ridden. Prepare to canter right lead. Keep this. And canter. Keep your outside aids. Look up. Little tickle. He doesn't get to leave you in the canter. Good, Letty. Supple right ear. Aha! Aha! Now I'm feeling like you're getting the left, the outside rein feeling of having it there, but not being too tight. Good. Not being tense. That's right. And go forward to trot. Ride him through on the outside aid. Both legs. Outside seat bone stays grounded. Supple pole to the right. Take your time. Make him rideable. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right.
I kind of did that, but...
Okay, we'll go back up to canter then. Getting him when he tries to leave.
Distracted.
Take your time. Lower the neck a little bit. Bend him around your right leg. Good. Yeah. Out, letting his body go crooked. Super. Pulsing outside rein. Don't hold. There's a little pulse feel to that. Yeah. And soften. Good. Make sure the rein doesn't get loose when you soften. You want to soften through your arm, through your shoulder. Yeah, well done, Letty. That's right. Okay, and prepare for canter. The little half halt. Little tickle with the whip so he doesn't try to run forward with the front legs. We want him to canter with the outside hind leg. And canter. Yeah, it's all right. Well done. Yes, that's exactly where to start. Soft pulse. Keep that contact really supple. Got to go in it, but yes. Good. Good. Okay, now you make your down. That's right. Keep that requirement high. Okay, now when you're ready, go forward to trot. Yes, yes. Keep that. Keep that. Yep, sit. Rock him back. Spiral in. Sit deep. Put your head on his tail if you need to. Sit way back. Yes. Yes. Stay back there. I don't care how distracted he gets. He's got to stay with you. Well ridden. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Well done. And T-R-O-T. Well done, Letty. That's it. Yep. Now find a trot that's very supple and elastic and straight, connected, uphill. Good boy. And you want to feel like you're not just letting him hang out there and be pretty. He needs to feel relatable on both. There, feel the difference? Yeah. You started to let him go to pretty again, and he got a little stiff in your hand. Don't let him go to pretty. Good. So now we can see, like every other stride now, you're giving this little half halt and it's coming through.
Yeah.
When he's pretty, that's not happening. He's just trotting around looking pretty. Does that make sense?
It does.
Change direction. We need to give him a break, but do the change of direction. No, don't get tight on the left side. Yeah, you want to be there on the left, but not be tight. Good. Change rein. Yeah, you can do it any way you want. Nice job. Nice trot. Be going. So your homework is to be going for rideability all the time. Rideability over pretty. That's much better now on the right rein. Can you feel the difference?
Yeah, totally.
Really nice job. Do you want to give him a break, or do you want to do one more right lead canter before we quit? Oh, nice. Nice.
Let's do one more canter.
Okay, and then we can let him quit.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's a lot better in the right rein now than he was before we went the other way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to keep this when you go to canter. Have a high requirement. I don't care if the transition is pretty. I just want him to start to understand that he can't canter out away from you. He's got to canter with the outside hind leg. Put your whip in your outside hand before you ask. Give him a little tickle there if you need to. Good job. Good. Really good. Don't go to supple. Ah! There. Yeah. Good. Good job. Good job. That's good rideability there. Yeah, well done. That's fine. That's fine. He needs to just practice that. He's going to discuss it with you for a few more rides. Make him rideable on the right side. Half halt soften. Ask him to come through but still stretch his neck. Where do you need to? There, that a girl. Where do you need to be to have him be through on the right side? That's right, Letty. Well done. Yep. Keep playing with it. Playing with it. It's a powerful habit he has of just being pretty. There. Good. Good. Yeah. Go for that connection over the top line by getting him more in the outside ring. And when you, there, good girl. Good. When you feel ready, go forward to trot. There's your rideability. Good. And he's going to get better and stronger quite quickly if you insist on this. Yes. Go. Oh, well ridden, Letty. Good. Now stretch him down a little bit, but emphasize the rideability even as you stretch. No popping the shoulder. You know, putting the shoulder out is not a good substitute for getting him to really give through his body. Yeah, good. He looks a whole hand bigger when you get him really rideable there. Lovely job. Good, good. Yes. So never slower, you know, behind your leg from here. You always got to be in front of your leg like this. Hi. Good. Super. Change direction. Do a little bit of this the other way.
This is really good because normally he throws that shoulder out on me so fast.
Yeah, it's because you now are really keeping the connection on the outside. And he's now stretching through his whole body instead of just stretching in a little pretty outline. Good. I feel like I remember, Letty, like when I went through exactly what you're going through right now, because I am like you. I like everything to be quiet and pretty and soft, and I don't want to have any fights or arguments or discussions. And I remember a light bulb going on, you know, at some point in my riding. I don't remember when it was. You know, that you have to go through a little bit of tension sometimes in order to get to a higher level of harmony.
Yeah.
Get him really through here to the right, and then when you're ready, go forward to walk. Good.
You can go in, Alex. It's a big arena.
Yeah, good. That's smart. Good for you. I would have done the same thing. You have much better control over the outside shoulder now. Much better. So the thing for you to watch is that you don't get, yeah, excellent. That's exactly right. Don't get tense on your left arm.
Yeah.
Because that's the tendency you have a little, you know, when you try to get him through on the left is to tense up a little. So just keep reminding yourself to be active on that, you know, and pulsing on the outside rather than locking up.
Yeah.
And by, I don't mean active like this, but active within, you know, your shoulder blade and your core on that side.
Yeah, and I felt that a lot. That helped me in the canter, because that was like my release. You know, I was like, okay, soften your left hand, like make sure you're not holding, and that's like he would listen to me, and then that was our half halt.
Yeah.
I feel like me softening, remembering to soften this hand was like
That's your half halt. And that's when he understands how to go forward and stay in the box.
Yeah.
Instead of always leaving the box.
Yeah, because I'll either, you know, have him completely out of the box or be trying to like hold him into the box. And
Yeah.
it does work. So.
Well, one reason why this is a big transition, even though it doesn't seem like it is, you're shifting from accommodating him to asking him to accommodate you.
Yeah.
And that is a big transition in a rider's development. You know, it's like you're really going from like that intermediate level rider to a more advanced trainer where you're really asking your horses now to accommodate you.
Yeah.
And he's a good one for you because he's really not wanting to go there with you.
Yeah.
He really likes you the way you were, you know, before. So don't let him talk you into staying that way.
All right.
But stay tactful and soft and all of that.